Hi everyone, welcome to this video. I am Daniel Samson, and in this video I'm gonna show you how to use ChatGPT and generate content for your book on Amazon. But before we begin, please like this video and subscribe to this channel. Thank you for doing so. So what is this ChatGPT you've been hearing about? ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence tool created by OpenAI that answers your question in an almost flawless way. So you can use this wonderful AI tool to generate content for your books, for your evergreen books, train books, summary books, and even travel guides. So I'll show you how to do that. So let's see. You go to your browser, any of your browser, click on chat.openai.com. chat.openai.com. So it will take you there. I already have an account. If you do not have an account, you click on login with Google or something like that, sign up with Google, and it will open for you. So what you do is, let's say we wanted to create a travel guide for France. So this is what you do. You go to your Google Doc, travel guide for France. You have to write an outline first, table of contents first before you go and start collecting content. So travel guide for France. So in a typical travel guide, this is what you have: when to visit, getting around, tourist attraction. Getting around, tourist attractions, mode of communication, visa requirements, and safety rules. So when you go to ChatGPT, you first get an overview of what you want. So let's say we want to do a travel guide for France. So you just type here travel guide for France. It will first give you an overview. Travel guide for France. Get an overview of what you want. So it is generating content now. France is a diverse and beautiful country, and the good thing about this stuff is that it does not get its answers from the internet. So you don't have to worry about plagiarism. It is 100% unique. So it is generating content. It is generating content. It is generating content. This is like an overview of your travel guide to France. If you do not like this content, you can do try again. And it will come up with different contents for the same question. So this is it. You can see it is generating content. So what we will do, is to copy this content, copy it to your browser. Okay, this is content 1. But what you really need in this content is this heading: France is a country located in Western Europe, and this closing. Then when you go back to ChatGPT, this is what you will search for: when to visit France. When to visit France. That's your first content The other one was an overview. So when to visit France. Sorry. I think it does not want you to go outside and come back. When to visit France. You can also put as a tourist. So it is generating content. You can see the sheer quality of the content it is generating. Okay, so you can see this is content for when to visit France. When to visit France. So you take it to your clipboard. This will be when to visit. So the next content will be getting around France. So this is what you do. Getting around France as a tourist. France as, you need to add as a tourist. Tourist. So you can see it is generating content, but you have to know what to search. You have to know how to search it to get a lot of content. Because you not get everything you need at once. When once it reaches 500 words or so, it will stop. So you have to cut your content into bit by bit. It is generating content. Okay, this is it now. Getting around France. That's it. So you can see it here. Getting around. We've gotten our content for getting around France. So the next thing is tourist attractions in France. Tourist attractions in France. So the content is coming up. You can see the quality of content. The Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, the Palace, the French Riviera. All these things are very quality content. And see the way the grammar is arranged. There is no mistake. So you actually don't have to suffer. Just type what you want and get your content. So you can see it here. We've gotten our content for that. Tourist attractions in France. Attractions in France. You put your content here. So the next on our list is mode of communication. So you go here, mode of communication for tourists in France. You can see the way I structured that question. Mode of communication for tourists in France. Tourists in France can communicate using a variety of methods depending on their preferences and needs. So you can see speaking French, speaking English. So quality content is coming up. Using a translator app, using gestures and body language, speaking English, speaking French. It is always a good idea to be polite and respectful when trying to communicate with locals. So we've gotten our content for that topic. Mode of communication in France. Mode of communication, you don't have to add in France here in your book. So the next content on our list is visa requirements. You just have to go here. Visa requirements for tourists in France. For tourists in France. Visa requirements for tourists in France. Citizens of certain countries such as the United States, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand are also able to enter France without a visa for stays of up to 90 days. So it does the research, does the writing, and everything for you. So we are done with these visa requirements. Visa requirements. So we are done with that. Now, the next topic on our list is safety rules. You just come back here. Safety rules for tourists in France. Safety rules for tourists in France. So this is it. France is generally a safe country for tourists, but like any destination, it is important to take certain precautions. Avoid walking alone at night. Be cautious of scams. Learn some basic French phrases. Follow local laws and customs. So we are done with that. So you can see that was the last table of contents. You can see that we have successfully written a travel guide. We've successfully written a travel guide using ChatGPT. We've successfully written a travel guide in how many minutes? So here was safety rules for tourists in France. Safety rules. So this is it. Travel guide for France, when to visit, getting around, tourist attractions, mode of communication, visa requirements, and safety rules. In less than 20 minutes, we got our content. So now, what if this is for travel guide? What if we wanted to write an evergreen book? Let's say an evergreen book on the topic. Let's say on the topic depression. This is our topic now. You know, your table of contents should be, what is depression? Effects of depression. Causes of depression. Remedy for depression. So here's what you do. We also go back to ChatGPT. Let's reload it. Now for evergreen model, to get quality content, you have to add some things. Let's say instead of asking it what is depression, you can say in-depth definition of depression. When you say in-depth, it will come up with something more elaborate. If you do not like it, if you do not like this definition, you can say elaborate definition of depression. So the content is loading. Elaborate definition of depression. Well, this definition is also good. The definition is also good. Okay, I think I'll go with this second one. I think I'll go with this second one. But we will not carry everything. Okay, let's go with this second one. Go back here. What is depression? So here's our content. Here's our content. But you will cut out this treatment. You cut out this treatment, exact causes and treatment, because this is for another table of content. So this is our definition of depression now. The next content on our list, the next table of contents will be effects of depression. Effects of depression. So analyze the effects of depression. And see the way I structured that question. Analyze the effects of depression. So the content is loading. Depression can have a range of negative effects on a person's life. It is generating the content, loss of interest in activities, difficulty concentrating, increased risks of physical health problems, suicide. So we will not put, once again, you will not put this closing part because it is talking about treatment. We will go to the treatment part later. So the thing is, you just copy, analyze the effect of depression. You just copy effects of depression. So you can see this. Cut out this. It is important for people with depression. Cut it out. So the next causes of depression is the next. Causes of depression. So you come back here, analyze the causes of depression. Analyze the causes of depression. Analyze the causes of depression. So it will, you see that if you do it one by one, it will generate better content than just getting everything at once. Genetics, changes in brain chemistry, substance abuse, medical conditions. So we copy our causes of depression. copy our sources of depression. Now, the last table of content on our list is remedy for depression. Elaborate on the remedy for depression. This thing does what you tell it to do. So when you say elaborate, it will give you something better than what are the remedies for depression or what is the remedy for depression. Elaborate on the remedy for depression. Treatments for depression usually involves a combination of medication and therapy. Antidepressant medication, psychotherapy, supportive care, and also lifestyle changes. It is important for people with depression to work closely with their healthcare provider. So that was how we created an evergreen book from the scratch in less than 5 minutes. Remedy for depression. You can see that was how we created an evergreen book from the scratch in less than 5 minutes. You can also do more than this. This is just a sample for you. You can do more than this. You can create more content than this. So let's say you wanted to create a summary book now. Let's say you wanted to create a summary book. How do you do it? What do you put here to give you a summary book? Okay, I think you should know the 48 Laws of Power. There's a book called 48 Laws of Power. See what you do here. Though it will not give you a summary for all books. But I think this is better than the other way we get content. So let me say 48 Laws of Power is you do like this. Give me a detailed review of 48 laws of power. So it is coming up with content, a detailed review of 48 laws of power. It is coming up with content now. The 48 Laws of Power is a book by Robert Greene that was published in 1998. The book is a collection of laws. So you can see it has given you a summary of that book. So you just have to go to Amazon, get a book, though it will not have summaries for all the books, but I'm sure it will have summaries for some popular books. Get a book, then give me a detailed review. Do not use summary, it will not give you something good. Give me a detailed review. So you can see here. So you can see here, you can do it in different ways and get like 4 chapters of summary for your book. Like this one was, give me a detailed review of 48 laws of power. Then the next one can be, what can we learn from 48 laws of power? The next one can be criticism of the 48 laws of power. If you do like that, you will get content for your summary books. You get content for your summary books. Say this is about summary now. Summary of the 48 laws of power. Summary of the 48 laws of power. So this can be chapter 1. This can be chapter 1. So your chapter 2 can be what can we learn from the 48 laws of power? Your chapter 3 can be criticism of the 48 laws of power. You go and say share and collect content. Before you know, you create a summary book. So that's for summary. For trends, how do you do it? How do you do trends? Trends is actually simple. Okay, let's see something like this. Kanye West has been facing some problems for a bit now. So let's say we wanted to write a trend book on Kanye West, something like Kanye West and his, let me say, controversies. This is your trends book now, especially when it was cancelled by the Jewish population for things like that. So you just go here, Kanye West and his controversies. So content is coming up, Kanye West and his controversies. You can also choose to search it in a different way. After Kanye West and his controversies, okay, in 2009, West interrupted Taylor Swift's acceptance speech. In 2013, West caused controversy. So things like this, it is generating content. Then you can also say Kanye West and his counseling by the Jewish population, things like that, Kanye West and Balenciaga. So things like this, if you do it like 5 or 6 or 7 times, you'll get enough content to publish your trend books, enough plagiarism-free content to publish your trend book. So this video was just on getting content. After getting content, you still have to format it. This was a travel guide for France. You still have to format it before you publish it on Amazon. But be rest assured that it is plagiarism free. Just have to take it to onetext.com and you will see 100% unique. So in this video, I showed you how to use ChatGPT and get content for your travel guide, get content for your evergreen books, get content for your trend and summary models. So once again, I would like you to like this video, comment on it if you got value, and then subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you. I remain Daniel Samson.